Hello everybody, hello all the fans of this channel and people that love supporting my channel and film lovers um, and people that like watching nature videos. Today I'll be doing part 2 of my summer movies box office predictions. It's for fun. You guys can do your own predictions in the comment section below. We can have a conversation about it, and if you want to do, just do the ranges if you want, or just do 1 through 10 for the box office domestically. You can also do worldwide. I don't care, but you guys can do whatever you want. Basically, that's what I'm saying in the comment section. So number 7 is Bad Boys, Life or Die, maybe. It's a new Bad Boys film. I think it's Bad Boys 4. So this franchise I really enjoy. I really like the first one. The second one is just dumb fun. Maybe it's a little bit overlong, but it's fun. And Bad Boys for Life is the best Bad Boys film. It's a legitimately good movie. More on the character, emotional sides. And getting back into the action. So, I'm looking forward to this new Bad Boys film. I mean, it's not going to be as good as the third one, but I hope it's at least very fun buddy cop film. And if it reached the very fun buddy cop film standards, it's going to exceed my expectations. Just saying. I see a bunch of people flocking to this movie. I mean, probably not as much as Bad Boys for Life, but maybe the other two films. Especially maybe Bad Boys 2, Domestic Hole. Worldwide is going to do better, of course, but maybe Bad Boys for Life level of expectations worldwide. So domestically, I'm going to say for Bad Boys, I think Live or Die. I'm not sure. Some generic title. I'm going to predict worldwide 420 million, or actually 400 million to, and that's number 7. I'm gonna do a recap at the end of the, excuse me for a second, at the end of the video. There you go. So worldwide 400 million to 430 million. Smash that. Okay. I see this movie making 350 million worldwide to 430 million worldwide range prediction. I see this movie doing Bad Boys for Life level of worldwide, but again, there's a lot of competition during the summer. I mean, not a lot of competition, but a lot of like action films, adult films, older adult, rated R movies, adult audience. '18 and up audience this summer, and older generation audience. Domestically, I would say Bad Boys Live or Die, or Bad Boys 4 will probably make 90 million to 140 million domestically. Again, it's a pretty crowded maybe it's a crowded summer. I mean, there's not a lot of blockbusters compared to last year, but there's quite a few. So maybe that too. I'm not sure. Or I'm actually sure, but I think June looks kind of crowded. Just saying. Not as bad as last year, of course. But, and last year wasn't the best for release schedule, but it's not the worst. I think it said 90 million to 140 million domestically. That's for the domestic totals. Opening weekend, I would say 25 million to 60 million. I think that's smart. Prediction range. I think that's reasonable, maybe. So I see this doing pretty decently good for its budget. And I'm looking forward to watching it. Number 8, I'm going to say Furiosa. I'm a really big fan of the Mad Max films. Like, I really like the first Mad Max. I really like Mad Max, The Road Warrior. It's a good movie. I haven't seen Beyond Thunderdome with Tina Turner. So that's the only Mad Max film I haven't seen. And I seen Mad Max Fury Road, and that was great. Probably the best Mad Max film, in my opinion, or most people's opinion, other than the first movie. So I see Furiosa doing pretty alright. I mean, it's gonna have a big budget, but at the end of the day, it might do alright or it might bomb at the box office or lose money. I don't know what the budget is, but it's gonna be pretty high. Just looking at the trailers, and it looks pretty good. Looks good. So, worldwide, sorry for yawning, I'm just a little bit tired. But worldwide, I'm gonna say for Furiosa, this is the number 8 spot. Would be 430 million. Would be 460 million to, range. That's the high range. Would be 380 million to 460 million. Range average, I would say. Domestically, I would say it's kind of hard. I would say 80 million to 140 million domestically on average range. I think that's reasonable domestically. Opening weekend, I see this movie doing, I'm going to say 30 million to 55 million. Average range. I don't see this movie doing the best box office opening weekend of the summer. I see this movie having decent drops, alright drops, maybe a huge drop during the second weekend, but decent holds throughout the summer. And yeah, almost there, folks. There's 2 more to go. Um, Sorry guys, just my yawn. Tonight, I'm filming this. It's like 10 something p.m. night. Number 9, I'm gonna say A Quiet Place Day 1. The Quiet Place movies are doing pretty well domestically and worldwide. But this is a prequel film. Lupita Nyong'o. Sorry for mispronouncing your name, but she's pretty good. And that guy from Stranger Things is in there. And this is kind of like a prequel. A Quiet Place Day 1. It's kind of like a prequel on how this quiet place happened in the world. And the setting is in New York City. And yeah, so I'm expecting a really great movie out of this. A really good movie. Has good scares, good suspense moments. I hope I learned quite a bit from these characters. And it looks pretty intense. And it looks like a pretty good movie. So, yeah. I don't see as many people flocking out to this movie like the other two Quiet Places films, since it's kind of like a prequel. But I see quite a few people flocking out to this film still. It's The Quiet Place. There's a fan base out there. I'll be showing up to watch this film. I'm looking forward to it. Like quite a few people I know. Quite a few people that watch on YouTube. So yeah. So worldwide, since this is like a horror movie, I'm expecting 320 million to 390 million worldwide. This might be huge. There's always a horror movie during the box office summer results each year that makes it to like one spot and seems like the movie. I would say domestically, $100 million to $170 million. If you just scratch that, I would say 80 million to 140 million. Maybe it could reach the 150 million. Maybe. Opening weekend, I expect Quiet Place Day 1 to make 30 million to 60 million. I think that's on average of the Quiet Place movies. I know the first two did, I think, over 50 million. But I'm kind of expecting this one to kind of do a little bit lower, maybe higher. So maybe I'm going to change that to 25 million to 60 million range. I'm trying to be safe with my predictions, kind of. But who knows, maybe this could be an outperformer during the summer. I really hope so. So I think this looks pretty good. Number 10, Twisters. Now, I'm a big fan of the original film with Bill Paxton and Helen Hunt. This is a cheesy 1990s disaster film. There are storm chasers trying to record this tornado out there. It's really stupid, but it's really fun. 90s cheese. It's really enjoyable. And Bill Paxton and Helen Hunt has pretty good chemistry with each other. So in that movie, so it's a good 1990s film. Now, I think this movie is a remake or a sequel to Twister. And it has Glenn Powell, who came off from Top Gun Maverick, and I think he's a good actor. He has chemistry with other actors, good charisma, good charisma with other actors. Good chemistry, that's what I was going to say. And he's pretty charming as an actor. And yeah. And other than that, I don't see anybody else that I recognize from this film. I mean, I think some of them appeared in some other films too. But I know people really like criticizing this film online. I just think it looks like dumb fun action, dumb fun disaster film that you just shove popcorn in your mouth and just enjoy. I don't think it's really taking itself seriously. Type of film. It's not like Inception or Oppenheimer, or Citizen Kane, or Jaws Classic. I think Jaws Classic is probably most fitting. I like those serious disaster films. But it just looks like dumb fun, like a throwback to the 90s. But like a edge to a... Excuse me, I'm yawning. Almost done, folks. So I'm expecting this movie to make domestically worldwide, 280 million to 450 million. This movie could be either the Top Gun Maverick of this year or the Independence Day Resurgence of this year. I think it really depends. This might be my dark horse prediction, but who knows? Domestically, it's gonna make either 60 million to 120 million range on average. I don't expect this movie to have perfect legs. It might have decent legs. It's opening up against Deadpool, and Wolverine during the next weekend, and I think Borderlands during the third weekend. I'm not sure though. So sub competition. Yeah. But who knows? Maybe this could be a big surprise or a big box office loser summer. I don't know. That's why I put it at number 10 spot. Twisters. Opening weekend, I'm not gonna think, but like the range could be 20 million to 60 million. Again, I don't expect this movie to be huge, but there's some popcorn movie fans out there that are just wanting a dumb, fun disaster film, or fans of the original Twister, so this might do well, or it might bomb and lose money. So there's that. Other movies I left off is F. This might be another movie that that's gonna probably perform or surprise at the box office of like the critical reception of this film. It looks interesting. Twisters. I'm looking forward to that movie just because it's like a dumb, fun disaster film. It's like a full back to the original film. Yeah. But, yeah. Twisters. If it might be a dark horse of the summer box office, it might be a risk, it might be a bomb, it might be a loss, but I'm hoping for the best for Ryan Reynolds and his team, and it might be, who knows, success or a loss at the box office. Next one up on that list is Horizon, American Saga, Part 1 and Part 2. I like Kevin Costner. Who knows? Success or failure. Other movies, I mean, it looks pretty good. Like, I like Westerns, but I don't know if the younger generation is going to show up for this movie or the older generation. But I hope so. I hope this movie's pretty good and worth watching for the first two parts out of this 4-part movie franchise, maybe. Kevin Costner. I think it takes place during 1860 to 1875. I'm not sure. Maybe around there. So, Horizon, American Saga could do pretty well, or it can bomb and lose money at the box office. Who knows? Another film that I think has some potential that's going to do well, but probably just towards horror standards, is The Watchers and Trap. I don't see both of them doing much more to appear in the top 10. Who knows? Shyamalan is usually a hit or miss for me. There's some movies like The Sixth Sense and Unbreakable and Split where he actually makes good movies, and there's the movies like Last Airbender, Old, After Earth, Waiting in the Water, where he has missteps. He also has films like Knock at the Cabin, The Visit, The Village, Signs, where they're just fun movies. So Trap might be a hit or a miss. Josh Hunnett. Sorry if I'm pronouncing his name. Just kind of tired. Josh Hunnett is going to be the main killer or suspect killer in this movie. Serial killer. And it's like a concert setting where he and his daughter are going to this concert, and all the police are there trying to do like a manhunt, cat and mice chase to find the serial killer. So this movie might be pretty interesting. Who knows? Shyamalan, M. Night Shyamalan. Another movie called The Watchers. Now, his daughter is directing this movie. She's also I think a pop star, indie pop star, like a director, and it stars Dakota Fanning, Fanning. And I don't know who else stars in this movie, but it looks interesting. It might be a hit, it might be a miss. It might be good, it might be bad. It might be entertaining in a so bad as good way, it might be boring. Who knows? But it looks like a interesting movie. So Dakota Fanning, she's a good actress. So who knows? Maybe it's gonna be good, or bad, or a bit of both. I don't know. And then the last film I'll be talking about is the August slate of Borderlands and Alien Romulus. Now, I'm a big Alien fan, but I don't know how well this movie's going to do at the box office. But so far, the reaction has been really positive, and I think this is going to be a good movie. But it might do well, it might flop. But it's kind of too late in the summer, so there's that. And the last movie is Borderlands. Now, I never played the video games before. I heard they're very popular back in the day. Now, I think the fans are not getting really excited for the new games, but Fallout, I've been hearing from that TV show, it's pretty good. It's a pretty good show. I've been hearing that. So maybe Borderlands is pretty good of a movie. I'm not sure. Maybe it's going to be a bomb. I'm going to lose money. Maybe it's going to be a cess. So that's why it's not going to be in the top 10 of my predictions. So I hope that you guys have a good night, good sleep, and post some more videos soon. Make sure to post your predictions in the comment section below. And if you want to, you can have a conversation with other people in the comment section below. And if you want to, you can post your domestic, worldwide, and opening weekend ranges or results. Predictions, not results. Prediction ones. So I'll see you guys later. Bye. And recap, guys. So number 1, Deadpool and Wolverine. Number 2, Despicable Me 4. Number 3, Inside Out 2. Number 4, Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. Number 5, the Garfield movie. Number 6, the Fall Guy. Number 7, Bad Boys 4, Live or Die. Live and Die, whatever the title is. Or Bad Boys 4. Number I'm just holding my finger. Number 8, Furiosa. Number 9, A Quiet Place Day 1. And then number 10, Twisters. So, bye everybody, and I hope you guys like this video. I know it's a little bit long, but it's my prediction, guys, and see you guys later.